It was a little scary. So in my role at the plant, I was planning for COVID, helping set up. We were setting up the temperature checks, and I got up on a Sunday morning and I felt pretty warm. I was like, well, that's abnormal.
That scare prompted Bob Williamson, an emergency planning manager at Dominion Energy's VC Summer nuclear station, to get tested for the coronavirus and sent his wife Nancy into action.
I was just really worried, and I thought, oh my gosh, we've got to get masks to everybody. We all need to be wearing masks, and so that's when it started.
Starting with just some scrap materials in her closet, Nancy furiously churned out masks for what started with just friends and neighbors and quickly grew into something she could have never imagined.
People were texting me on and off, and I would get 10 made, and then I would have a request for 15 more or things like that. Once that got out, like their friends and family wanted some, so it just kind of snowballed, and we just grew from there.
Thankfully, Bob's tests came back negative, so he stepped in to help with the operations.
My role was to pretty much do whatever she asked me to do.
At first, the Williamsons were giving out the masks for free, until an idea came to mind to collect donations in support of a local nonprofit in Chapin, South Carolina called We Care.
Once that hit me like a rock, really, I was like, okay, so from now on, if you want a mask, it's a $10 donation.
We Care has been helping locals for decades, from food donations to doctor's appointments to utility assistance. And it just so happened the timing lined up with Dominion Energy's involvement in a massive local giving challenge for nonprofits called Midlands Gives, in which the company matches employee donations to select nonprofits, a realization that lit a fire in Nancy.
We had $3,095, so we were just, all of us were shocked because we didn't plan on that to happen. We just thought, oh, we'll make a couple $100 for We Care, and it was just amazing. We're still actually shocked over the amount of masks that we've sold.
When we have resources like what Nancy's brought in, that gives me opportunity to say yes to more families, to be able to step in that gap. And with the financial crisis that's come along with the health crisis of COVID, there are so many people who are desperate.
Even after the event was over, Nancy kept sewing, and the donations continue to pour in, now totaling almost $30,000.
Well, without crying, I just want to say that it just makes me feel like super great, and like I can't even express the warm fuzzies that we've gotten. I mean, it's a good feeling. Sorry.
I'm just so proud of what my wife's done. I mean, she started this from friends and family that needed it, recognizing the need in the community that she could fill, and she stepped up and she did it.